How to get a low-interest credit card in 2026. Easy tips to save money. Hello everyone, this is Sam, and I am your financial advisor. Welcome back to the channel. If you're looking to save money, improve your credit, and make smarter financial decisions, then today's video is for you. We're going to talk about how to get a low-interest credit card and the simple strategies that can help you qualify for better credit card offers. Many people focus only on rewards and cashback when choosing a credit card, but the interest rate can have a huge impact on your finances. A high interest rate can cost you hundreds or even thousands of dollars over time, while a low-interest credit card can help you keep more money in your pocket. So let's dive right in. First, let's understand what a low-interest credit card actually is. Every credit card comes with an APR, or annual percentage rate. This is the interest you pay if you carry a balance from month to month. The lower the APR, the less you'll pay in interest charges. That's why getting a low-interest credit card is one of the smartest financial moves you can make, especially if you occasionally carry a balance. The most important factor in getting a low-interest credit card is your credit score. Credit card companies use your credit score to determine how risky it is to lend you money. If you have a good or excellent credit score, you'll usually qualify for better interest rates. To improve your score, always pay your bills on time, keep your credit card balances low, and avoid applying for too many credit cards at once. A strong credit score shows lenders that you're a responsible borrower. Another important factor is your credit utilization ratio. This simply means how much of your available credit you're using. For example, if your total credit limit is $10,000 and you're using $2,000, your utilization rate is 20%. Experts generally recommend keeping your utilization below 30% and ideally below 10%. Lower utilization can improve your credit score and increase your chances of receiving better credit card offers. One mistake many people make is applying for the first credit card they see. Instead, take some time to compare different offers. Look at the APR, annual fees, rewards, balance transfer fees, and any promotional offers. Comparing multiple options can help you find a card that fits your needs and saves you money over time. Speaking of promotional offers, many credit card companies offer 0% introductory APR periods. This means you can make purchases or transfer balances without paying interest for a limited time. These offers can be helpful if you're planning a large purchase or trying to pay off existing debt. However, always read the terms carefully and understand what interest rate will apply after the promotional period ends. Another smart strategy is building a strong relationship with your bank. If you've been banking with the same institution for several years, have a checking account, savings account, or direct deposit, you may qualify for better credit card offers. Banks often prefer lending to customers they already know and trust. Here's a tip that many people overlook. If you already have a credit card and a good payment history, call your credit card company and ask for a lower interest rate. It may sound simple, but many lenders are willing to reduce your APR for responsible customers. A quick phone call could save you money every month. You should also consider credit unions. Credit unions often offer lower interest rates and fewer fees than traditional banks. Because they are member-focused organizations, they may provide more competitive credit card options. It's always worth comparing their offers before making a decision. Now let's talk about some common mistakes to avoid. Never miss a payment, because late payments can damage your credit score. Avoid maxing out your credit cards, as high balances can make lenders view you as a higher risk borrower. Don't apply for multiple credit cards within a short period, and don't focus only on rewards while ignoring the interest rate. A great rewards card isn't a good deal if you're paying high interest every month. One of the best financial habits you can develop is paying your credit card balance in full every month. When you do this, you avoid interest charges completely. Even if you have a low-interest credit card, paying your balance on time and in full is always the smartest strategy. As your financial advisor, my recommendation is simple. Focus on building good credit habits. Pay on time, keep your balances low, compare offers carefully, and use credit responsibly. Over time, these habits can help you qualify for lower interest rates, better financial products, and more opportunities to build wealth. Thank you for watching. This is Sam, your financial advisor, helping you make smarter money decisions and build a stronger financial future.
If you enjoyed this video, please like, share, and subscribe to The Income Engineer. Press the bell icon so you never miss our latest financial updates, investment strategies, and wealth building tips. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.